Good evening. Welcome to this special broadcast on NDTV Profit. I am Somit Sarkar. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved a comprehensive package worth nearly 70,000 crore rupees, and this is to revitalize India's shipbuilding and maritime ecosystem. What does the scheme aim to do? Now, the government plans to focus on 4 factors. First is on increasing the domestic shipbuilding and capacity. Second is to long-term financing for the sector. Third is to promote technical capabilities and the skill with policy reforms. And the fourth one is to create a robust maritime infrastructure in the country. Now, if you look at India comprises of a significant size maritime sector with nearly 12 major and 200 plus non-major ports. These are situated along the 7,500 kilometer long coastline and a vast network of navigable waterways. Nearly 95% of the country's trade volume and 65% of the trade value is being undertaken through the maritime transport. So what's the government's plan to further develop the shipbuilding sector? Let's bring in Mr. Sonowal, the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Mr. Sonowal, thank you for joining us on such a short notice. My first question to you would be, how will the 70,000 crore package help in reaching our goal of becoming the top 5 country by 2047?
According to 2047, we want to become one of the top 5 shipbuilding nation in the world. So to arrive that particular stage, we'll have to create an ecosystem here. And all kind of facilities, whatever is required for shipbuilding, whatever financial support needs to be extended to the shipbuilders, whatever shipyard we are to develop in the world-class standard, that is to be developed, and whatever other equipments and apparatus required to build a ship, all kind of, important accessories, an important institution, an important like a kind of MSME sector will have to be strengthened. And that is why financial support mechanism is very, very important. And to compete with the best of the best shipbuilding nation in the world, we'll have to extend our support to those stakeholders who are expressing their willingness to develop ship in the country. So that is why this all 3 like shipbuilding financial assistance scheme and maritime development fund, and also for the capacity and capability, like all these 3 important components have been brought into place. And we are confident that after the budget announcement, whatever response we have got from across the globe is very, very significant. And whatever shipbuilders we have in the country, they are also having a lot of important discussion with those globally leading shipbuilders who have expressed their willingness to put their investment in India. So this is how we are developing the environment, and we are creating such an ecosystem through which we could make India as one of the most favorable global destination for investment in the maritime sector, in the shipbuilding, ship repairs and recycling. So that is what we are planning for. And also we are aiming, as because you also know that 95% exempt cargo is handled by the foreign like ship liners, because there ultimately we are to pay more than 6 lakhs crore for those foreign shipping lines. To save that amount, we'll have to create such an ecosystem through which we could become the owners of our own ship, and we will have our own Indian flag vessels. So that is how we are planning for. Ultimately, as per the targets set by Honorable Prime Ministers, we are confident that we are arriving that, and ultimately we could able to protect, save our kind of kitty more than 4.5 lakhs crores through this approach. And I believe this is what the vision all about. And Honorable Prime Minister in the last 11 years, whatever he did for this sector, it's unique, it's amazing. And because of his transformative measures, because of his strong vision and leadership. This particular ministry is shining and this prospering in a faster way and ultimately helping India to grow as a leading economy in the world. And as today India is rated as one of the fastest growing economy in the world. So in this particular process, I believe this particular ministry, port, shipping, waterways, and whatever kind of component we have in the ministry, if as set by this particular kind of plant, we could able to reach with our splendid success, and definitely we are confident that India will become one of the leading maritime nation in the world. Because as you know, the legacy we have of the 5,000 years old is very, very unique. Because 5,000 years back, India used to become the global leader in the maritime sector, whether it is global business or whether it is shipbuildings. In every sectors, India used to become the leaders. But now, in the some centuries, because of the for so many regions, we could not able to rise to the occasion. But now we have a leaders like Narendra Modi ji, who is the most capable leaders, most honest leaders, and most powerful leaders, and most visionary leaders. That is why, because of his accurate policy, program, initiative, and support, and untiring effort, this particular journey is going to become a grand journey.
Right. So, sir, how much or what are the kind of investments that you're expecting because of these announcements to come in now going forward?
As you know, we are expecting that more than 1.82 lakhs crore investment will be possible in this shipbuilding sectors and maritime sector.
Also, what is the mechanism of how this package will be given to the stakeholders? Any details on that front if you could share?
Yeah, in the maritime development fund for the maritime industry as a whole, whether it is port, whether it is inland or coastal shipping, or whether it is kind of shipbuildings in all the verticals of the maritime sector, from this particular maritime development fund of 25,000 crores will be utilized in that sectors. And on the other hand, shipbuilding financial assistance policy will extend full support and enhance the financial support system to the shipbuilders, so that Indian shipbuilder can get lot of support and encouragement, and out of which India could increase the numbers of ship of its own. So this is also one of the sector. And capability and capacity in that sector also, whatever greenfield kind of shipyard, and also the brownfield in every sectors, the financial support will be given, so that the clusters we are going to develop for the shipbuilding and ship repair will be developed in such a manner that any kind of ship of any size India could able to build within the country. So this will ultimately generate the shipbuilders and also the entire ecosystem, because earlier there were so many stakeholders who were reluctant to invest in this particular sector, because ship has never been considered as infra kind of component. But now, because of this announcement that ship will also be included in the infra component, so out of the announcement, lot of optimism has come up in the mindset and also generated a lot of confidence among the investors. So that is why they are also coming forward with an open mind that yes, India has become now a very, very conducive and also very, very favorable destination for all of the shipbuilders and also the stakeholder involved in this maritime sector. So that is why everywhere, whether it is in India or abroad, everywhere particularly the kind of stakeholder involved into this particular sector, they are highly encouraged and they are expressing their willingness to join hand with the Indian company to build ship in India and also for ship repairs and also recycling. In all others sectors, they want to become the partners with India.
Okay. So now what is your vision when it comes to reduce the import dependence for shipbuilders on marine engines and other technology?
Now that is why we are developing the technology institutions here. India shipping technology centers we are developing within the country because we do not want to become independent, dependent. We want to become independent. Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is the principal line. That is the principal line we want to adopt for our faster growth, better growth, quality growth, and sustainable growth. So this is how we are developing the entire plan and program. And to monitor the entire proceeding, there will be missions through which this particular proceeding will be monitored effectively and ultimately add more dimension to our approach and journey. And this is what we are planning for, and we are confident that this initiative will going to become a very, very inspiring one for all of us involved into this sector.
Now when it comes to Atmanirbhar Bharat, in times of tariff attacks and global headwinds, how crucial is it to become Atmanirbhar?
Now this is a very strategic sector. This ministry is also very strategic, and for the national security also concerned indeed. So that is why we are to be ready for all kind of eventuality in the geopolitical situation. That is the reason why we want to become Atmanirbhar, because if we have more numbers of ships within ourselves, then it will be under our control. Under the given any critical situation of emergency, then Indian ship will carry all the critical mineral from one part to the other parts. So that is the reflection of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. That is why in this sector we want to be self-reliant. And it is very clear that in our journey towards 2030 and 2047, we are going to become that level of nation, that kind of maritime nation which will govern the global maritime sector.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us and sharing your perspective and the way forward for the shipping industry for the country. Well, viewers, that was the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Mr. Sarbananda Sonowal.